Hello, good afternoon po mga kaibigan. Fidel Fernandez para sa Kali exercise episode today. Good afternoon po. Yeah, I've been doing my warm up, stretching and warm up, and I've done my exercise using the kamagong. Okay, kamagong. And this is just how to move the arms and legs and the whole body. Okay, as a form of exercise. For those who don't know me, by the way, hindi po ako expert sa sa Kali, no. Hindi po ako eksperto, hindi din ako master o grandmaster or something like that. Isa lang po akong Pilipino na gumagamit nito nung araw. Natutunan ko ito nung matagal na panahon na. But nung ako'y umuwi po dito sa Pilipinas galing sa abroad, eh binuhay ko po ulit itong aking mga gamit. So here I am again, and I would like to promote the use of Kali as a form of exercise, okay? The reason why is because I believe so na itong Kali po, or they call it Arni sometimes, or Skrima. Okay, itong Kali, tawag ko ay Kali. Okay, itong Kali po ay napakagandang exercise, especially para sa mga katulad ko, no, medyo hindi na tayo kasing bata kaysa noon. At saka dun sa mga hindi na nga, yung mga taong hindi kayang gumawa ng strenuous, yung mga nakakapagod na exercise. Okay, so this would be comparable to swimming if you do this about 15-20 minutes exercise, starting from the drills. Okay, usually ang ginagawa natin dito ay stretching muna, uh, magpapa-relax dun sa mga muscles, okay, nagpapapawis hanggang dun po sa drills. Kaya maraming drills po tayong ginagawa dito, and I'm showing you some of the drills that I have learned before, such as sinawali and abanico, and there are other specialized drills. Okay, so yun po ang ating balak. So this afternoon po, I've done my exercise for about 30 minutes now, and so I would like to give you some tips dun po sa mga sumusubaybay po dito, and thank you very much. We are almost 100 subscribers, and we started about one month and a few days already. So thank you very much po. You know who you are, and thank you for subscribing and sharing and liking my videos. Okay, and my videos are not for combat, but the principles that I use here would also be be practical for combat. But that's beside the point. Okay, the techniques of Kali are intended to be a martial art. It's a combat type of moves, but we have just modified the moves to be smooth and flowing and graceful, not just like a calisthenics. So you will note that most of the routines that I show here are already modified to be smooth and graceful. Okay, and I give some meaning to it, especially those bakit ba those nagtatanong, kasi meron namang mga nagtatanong na sa akin po, no, bakit ba ganyan ang moves, paano nangyari, paano ba ginagawa yung moves na yan. Okay, so that's why I'm explaining some things, no, and marami pong salamat sa inyo. So this time I'm going to give you some tips. Okay, I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, mga kaibigan, gusto kong introduce, okay, bago ang lahat, i-explain ko po bakit napakaganda po nitong art ng Kali. No? It's different from other martial arts because this type of martial arts goes by techniques, no? Yung mga principles na dapat matutunan. And hence, pwede natin gamitin na walang weapons. Okay, we can use our bare hands for it. Or we can use a small weapon such as a knife, okay, or a big weapon such as a bolo. I believe you have seen me do it. And of course, the replacement for all this is a stick. Okay, this is a kamagong stick. This would simulate a large, knife or a bolo or a sword. Okay, and I'd like you to focus on how we handle the how we handle the weapon. Okay, there will always be something like this extension, and usually what I tell my friends, you friends, is that this one for me, okay, there are different variants, no? Maraming mga nagtuturo na 2 inches. Okay, sa akin enough for you to be able to hold, no? Because sometimes we use it double-handed, okay? But anyway, ito po, there's another purpose for this, okay? And I'll show you how. Katulad nito po. Okay, this is a knife, okay? And this is the scabbard. And when I handle the knife, there has to be something like this as well. And this is important, okay? This is important in the art of combat. And the reason why is because we can control, okay? One important principle in Kali is that we need to immobilize, we need to control the arm, the arm of the opponent. At nakikita po yun sa art, okay? The art of Kali. And this is so because the weapon, this one is sharp, this is intended to do this, to injure, okay? And this one is intended to control, like when you catch, when you parry, when you can catch the hand and immobilize it by clipping it this way. Okay, same is true with the accessory. When you block, you can use this and you can manipulate the arm, okay? And so some of the moves you will see that there are something that you need to be able to understand. Why is it when you move like this, okay, and you do this, okay, and it means something? Or maybe if you don't have that, you hold it, you hold the arm, okay? So these are moves by Kali where you will actually see that a lot of moves, okay, is associated with control of the weapon bearing arm of the opponent. Yun po. So I'm going to give you a sequence where I can show you how it goes, no? Okay, kasi bago ito, no? And I'll show you how practical it is. Like for example, for my personal my personal use um, as a protective tool when I go out, okay? So let me show you. Okay, this is just an example, okay? And you are against a knife on the opposite end, okay? Your op- your opponent presumably should be using a knife, and the attack would be coming from like 7 o'clock here, 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and it will be doing this way, and you have something like this, okay? So the first move would be to block it, go ahead, okay? You go close to the body and block. Be sure that the knife, you are away, you are not within the reach of the knife. And that's the principle of Kali, okay? You approach, you go near, and you block it this way, okay? And when you do this, you turn around, you turn you block, turn the wrist, and control the arm, okay? And this is, okay, something like this. When you block, control the arm. I'll show you how it goes with uh, it's something like this. If this is the arm, okay, it's the arm, you block it this way, okay, you block it this way, then you coil your arm around and catch it this way, okay, catch it this way. Meanwhile, your other arm, you block it, and so you are in complete control, okay? You are in complete control. You can move your opponent this way, and you can do everything that you want. You can slash him, you can do this, okay? While this is the knife supposed to be here, okay? So it's something like that. So the moves would be something like this, okay? This is close combat, and so you have to be near him to be able to avoid the knife, the sharp edge of the knife. So this is your stance, and so when he strikes, you approach and shove the arm, catch it like this, catch it like this, okay, and coil it this way, okay. Once it's coiled here, you can move to the shoulders, okay. You can strike and cut the tendon of the muscle of the bicep. You can go to the shoulders and dig into the shoulder, or you can go to the neck and roll the opponent down, okay. That's control, while this is still controlling the arm, okay. So it's movies like this, okay. Then there's another strike coming here. You parry it this way and you catch it. You catch it with your left hand, and it's in a different position, okay. You catch it with the left hand and you do this, you coil it. So in short, if this is the arm, you block it this way, okay, and you coil it this way. It goes under your armpit. The knife should be here, and you coil it, okay. It's coiled, and this time you have a control over. That's control, okay. And once you can control, so the person is here, then you can bring the person anywhere, so you can control him very effectively. Very effectively, you can hit him with this, and you can hit him with this, okay. So the next move will be a Sinawali move, something like this, okay. And then hit. So approach, okay, strike, roll, approach, okay, hit, strike, okay, Sinawali. Okay, so okay, so that's the sequence, okay. So in this, because we use it as an exercise, we do it smoothly. So we have, okay, so that's how it is, folks. I hope you learned something today. Okay, so much for that. I hope please practice, okay. And I hope you can like, subscribe, and share our lessons, okay. Thank you.